All right, September is National Preparedness Month, which is a good time to learn hands-only CPR.
Yeah, hands-only CPR. Courtney, stand by in the studio with a physician to give some life-saving information.
Yeah, we've got Dr. Den with us this morning from Kaiser Permanente, and that's the thing that we're talking about, Dr. Den, is because a lot of us grew up with the compressions and then also the breaths, but now moving into the shift of hands-only CPR. What is that?
Hands-only CPR is chest compressions without the rescue breath.
Okay.
And it's something very important. Anybody can learn this, and it saves tons of lives.
Saving lives. And this shift has happened because of the pandemic.
Absolutely, because we know that doing CPR is important.
Sure.
But there's some hesitancy since the pandemic of doing mouth-to-mouth.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and go into the demo. So we've got the dummy here on the ground here. Are the compressions similar to what we learned if we've learned CPR in the past?
Absolutely the same. Nothing has changed.
Okay.
And so with the hands-only CPR, certain things are very important. Typically what happens is that you see a patient on the floor passed out. First thing you want to do is make sure that they are not responsive. Hey, are you okay? If that's not the case, then you're going to be seeing that they're not breathing. The first thing to do is dial 911.
That's important.
That's very important.
Get some help on the way.
That's correct. Put it on speakerphone.
Okay.
After that, what we want to do is position ourselves over the person. Put the heel of one of your hand on top of the breastplate.
Okay.
With the other hand over it, interlock your fingers. And here's very important. You have to actually stoop over, lock your elbows, and start compression like so.
So here's the question a lot of people have is it looks aggressive. It looks like you are causing harm to this person. But you would say what as a physician?
I would say it is very important to push fast and hard. Everyone worries about breaking a rib.
Yeah.
That may occur rarely, but that's okay.
They'll still be alive.
They'll still be alive. This is very important. And also you have to do it at a rate of 100 to 120 beats per minute. If you don't know what that is like, think of the Bee Gees Staying Alive and do it to that.
So kind of singing that in your head as you're doing the compressions.
Yes.
And you're using a force that's a little bit, again, more aggressive, but you're going up and over your shoulders almost like you're doing a push-up.
That's correct. What we don't want to do is back here doing this. You have no force. You have to actually lean over and start the compression. It's tiring after a while, so if there's another person that comes, you can switch, but you have to continue to do this until the EMS arrives.
Wow. Now, that's a considerable amount of time because, as you mentioned, you called 911, you put it on speakerphone. You're probably talking to a dispatch operator while you're doing these compressions, but you're trying to keep your awareness, and all these factors are coming into play.
Right.
But the most important thing you say is to keep doing the compressions.
Keep doing this because that's how blood flow gets to the brain and the vital organs. This is very important. And this is something that has been shown to double, triple a patient's ability to survive.
Now, when in classes past, we've heard to look in the mouth, see if you need to scoop and see if there's an object. Is that still part of the conversation?
For kids.
Okay.
So what we're talking here are for teens and adults.
Okay.
But for kids, oftentimes is the airway is the problem. That still apply.
Okay.
So hands only is for teens and adults only.
Okay.
I want people to understand that, at the medical centers, example at Kaiser, we do an amazing job to keep people alive.
Yeah.
You have to get the patients there.
Get them there. That is the key. Very easy to find classes for CPR, right?
Yes. The American Heart Association, at Kaiser, others, they provide these classes.
Okay. Well, we're going to link all the details to our website, gooddaysacramento.com. Under show info and today's date, you can get some information from the American Heart Association, also from Kaiser, or anywhere that you can find classes. But again, the most important thing, call 911, leave it on speakerphone, and keep doing those compressions until help arrives.
Absolutely.
Dr. Den, thank you so much for
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. All right.
Great information. Also, very nice boots. I like
I know, we were talking about boots. I heard that.
Boots. They are great. We were just talking about Sacra's boots. Look at his.
Yeah, sweet, baby.
Those are great.
We gotta get a shoe cam on. Good.
I gotta get some boots.
I'll do that segment.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you, doctor.
Thank you so much.